So this is definitely an interesting video. Our house has mold. Oh my goodness. I am just so upset that we're in this situation, but here we are. We've been living in this house for about a year now, and so we're definitely starting to feel the effects of the mold. So we are getting that fixed. Actually, they're coming out today to start ripping stuff out. You can see that stuff is kind of a mess. They have these two machines over here going. It's a dehumidifier and an air mover purifier thing. They fogged this place twice. They have ran an ozone machine, and now they're coming to pretty much rip out my entire house if there's mold there. So it will be an interesting ride, and we will see what happens as they go. So obviously whatever they rip out we have to put back. So that may be a little bit of it'll be interesting to see, because if they tear out the bathrooms, then we're gonna have to put bathrooms back. And we are just, we're hoping, praying that it's not super expensive. Anyway, I'll try to keep track and video it, because I know a lot of people are kind of interested in mold, because it's such a thing right now, I feel like. But yeah, we will see what happens. Okay, so I thought I would just come in here and talk a little bit. So I do want to video this process because I think it's kind of fascinating and scary in a lot of ways, because it is, like, it has been really harmful to our health and stuff. But I want to video it. I'm not really sure how the video is going to go and how long or how short. It may be just a few clips. I'm not really sure, but I thought it'd be interesting, and I kind of wanted to show you guys. It's a scorpion in my bathtub. Oklahoma, super fun. Anyway, so this was the vanity. They tore all that out. There was a little bit of mold back there we had to take out. So that'll be fun to try to put back. We'll see what happens. So I am currently at my mom's house right now, and I just wanted to fill in a little bit of the gaps with the mold story at our house. So I think it's been almost a week now since we kind of started the process, and it has been a journey, let me tell you that. So after we got it tested, they did confirm that we had black mold. So we stayed the first night in a motel, and then after that it just was not really safe for us to stay there, especially with the kids. So we stayed at my mom's house the second night. We slept on the floor, and then after that we just decided that we weren't comfortable being there, that we were still finding some more mold, and so we have continued to stay at my mom's house. And we had a storm yesterday or the day before, and so we went back and we found moisture. I'm just watching my daughter, she's crawling around. So we needed to check for the leaks, and we had to fix those before they would come back out and treat the rest of the mold. Interesting story, the guy who was doing the mold felt so bad for us that he decided he would come out on his free time. It's a little bit of an interesting story. I'm not going to go into those details because it's not completely my story to share, I feel like. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, we finished getting that fixed today. We were just out there not too long ago. And yeah, so we can't go in there for the rest of today. They have all the machines going. They actually did find the worst type of mold that you can have. So that's really scary, considering we've been there a year and we have 2 little kids in there. I was pregnant while we lived there. I had brought a newborn there, and that is really stressful to me, but I'm thankful that we are getting out. So we were in the process of buying that house, and at this point I feel like it's just not going to work out for us to buy it, with the loan and just with everything that's happened. So we are thinking about just having to stay with my mom for a couple months. We're really not sure what's going to have to happen. We don't really want to do that, but it would help us save some money and stuff like that. So in this area, around Guthrie, there's just not a lot of things for sale right now. The market is so bad. Everything that is for sale is just completely outrageous, and it's just a little bit out of our budget at this point. We are maybe considering trying to buy like 2 acres and building on that. I'm not really sure what our plans are, but that's just kind of something we're thinking about. Unfortunately, my mom lives right here in town, and there's just no space for our chickens and maybe some of our stuff, so that would be a little bit stressful and annoying to not have a lot of our stuff, and we wouldn't know how long we would be staying here, but it would help us save some money. So anyway, yeah, the mold is really bad, and I'm really glad that we're out of there. I believe that some of the things we were experiencing were definitely from the mold. Definitely not a situation we ever want to get ourselves into again. And then yeah, we will just follow this story and see what unfolds for us. We're definitely praying about it. We feel like we are just hitting every roadblock that there could possibly be for somebody. But we definitely see that God has helped us and worked in this situation. So
hello.
Hi.
I'm going to build a new.
All right, go ahead. Almost done. Anyway, so we'll fill you in later. Alright, so I'm back on my mom's porch. This is probably where you're gonna see me a lot for a little bit. Sorry if there is some traffic noise. She does live right here in town. Anyway, I thought I would just kind of catch up with you guys a little bit on the mold story at our house. So we went back out there one more time to try to fix some things, put some things back. We went into Lowe's and got some drywall, a new vanity, and we went back out and we found more mold. So yeah, we finally came to the decision that we are not going to buy the house after all. So we have now started the moving out process. We haven't really gotten to any of our stuff because, well, we've been really busy, and my husband, who's a lineman, if you don't know that, he is now on storm. So, but that's fine. The owner, he's totally fine with us just kind of keeping our stuff there for a little bit. He has a lot of work to do, and it's going to take a while before he can even get people into it again. So we're keeping our chickens there, and my garden is fine. I can go back and water it and get the vegetables and stuff. He's not worried about that. But yeah, we had a really emotional decision, really emotional day the other day when we finally decided that it wasn't going to work out for us. We're definitely really sad and upset about it because we did really like that place a lot. We loved the land that it was on. It was beautiful, it was quiet, we had really good neighbors. It had a lot of the things that we wanted in a place, but the house is, you know, not exactly my dream house, so that's not too upsetting, but all of our stuff is in there, so it is a little stressful for me because I just feel like my stuff is kind of dirty and gross and stuff. But we'll get that all cleaned up, I guess. But I'll probably do a part 2 to this video because I don't want it to get too long. And then I'll show the process of us moving out and what we're going to do next. As of right now, we are staying with my mom, but we are hoping to get a, ooh, there is a wasp. Oh my goodness. Oh. So we're hoping to get a camper this week or next week, and we will be moving into that somewhat. Most of our stuff, like our furniture, will be going into a storage unit. So that's that, but we will be moving into a camper. Hopefully in the next couple of days we'll get out of my mom's house. It's very, very cramped in here, but I'm thankful for the opportunity to have somewhere to go. So that's kind of what we're thinking right now, but I definitely want to do another video and kind of show that whole process and what actually ends up happening. I think that will be really interesting to document, to have for keepsakes and just to inform you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's been kind of an up and down all over the place. I don't know how it's going to be when I end up editing it, but I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment on something, give me any advice you have on mold detoxing or mold health or anything like that. I'd love to hear your input, your experiences. I know a lot of people seem to be going through this, or maybe it's just kind of a hot take right now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time.